Good morning. I gotta say, after watching that intro, I don't like it. I'm gonna have to change it. I feel it was going too fast. I don't know. We'll change it. Welcome everyone to the Friday morning live stream. I was not paying attention to the time, so let me adjust the microphone. Let's say hello to people that are here. No, I'm not looking at ghosts. I'm just looking at my monitors. Let's see. Bob Kaler, Fish Room Fever, the Turtle Girl, Curtis Schindler, Fish Room Fever. I just said that easy. Alec, the main tank. Oh man, CJ Black, the big winner. Well, one of the big winners from KG Tropical Stream last night. Susan, hello. Duke Nukem, hello. Hello to everyone. Dank Tanks. Yeah, too many to list here. HC Aqua, Life in Liquid. Everyone, Gary, Fish Dreams, Brent. The names are scrolling by too fast, so if I missed you, I'm sorry. Good morning. You guys, this is an exclusive live stream. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's going to be the only live stream you'll see this weekend or that's not at Aquashella. So a live stream exclusive, not an Aquashella live stream. That's what I should have named the title. But that's all right. You know, I'm not jealous I'm not there. Not at all. I promise. I'm all right. All right. Anyways, yes, it's still not open. It is open during this live stream. Swisky is here. Hello, driving to Chicago, listening to the ribbon cutting for your store. And what do you got? Tanner with you? You and Tanner? Good morning. Gents. Oh, man. I need some terrarium plants. Every time I watch his videos, that's all I think about. I need more terrarium plants. No site yet. Nope, it's not. Chris says mine won't be Aquashella either. All right, a double exclusive. Guys, we're gonna release the website during this live stream, as promised. All right, I'm just getting a message about an issue with the website. I didn't even know I had this feature, so I went to your website without watching your video, and after subscribing, the page says a short sentence describing someone will receive by subscribing. I had no idea I had some type of email list. Apparently I do. Well, all right, interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. I'm still learning Shopify. It is still definitely a work in progress, but I forgot what I was going to say. And of course, I lost my chat. There we go. Picture videos of fish. All of the fish are in yesterday's video that was released late at night, so you might not have seen it, but if you want to see the fish, they're in yesterday's video. That video is old, so I had a lot of people comment. Well, you know, anyways. You were supposed to be... What? Where are the giant aquascaping scissors to cut the ribbon? So anyways, about pictures, you know, I'll tell this story and then we'll open up the website. But you guys know on Wednesday I said I was getting my new camera. Yesterday, it did come yesterday, although they sent me a used piece of turd, the A6400 here. I bought it brand new off of Amazon from Sony. So when I went to buy it, it says buy Sony, and apparently that's not good enough because it still got shipped from a third party. And this is how it came shipped, with the lens attached, no packaging. So the box, the camera box, was inside the shipping box, which was about half the size, or double the size, with no packaging. So as soon as I picked it up, I could just feel the camera slamming around. I'm like, well, that's pretty awesome, because, you know, I'm sitting here all day watching for the UPS driver, and then I saw him toss the package up on my porch. It's not like it's three floors high. It's basically, you know, like chest height. You just kind of whoop. So that's fine. They do it all the time. I don't really care, because again, it's not that far. But still, normally, you know, there's some type of packing material in there, like those gigantic air bubbles. the accessories were in a bag, but they had been open, and there was like sawdust or something, some type of weird dirt, sawdusty type material in the packaging. And I was so pissed. I was furious. And it does turn on and it does take pictures and videos, but the screen on the back constantly flashes black. So clearly somebody bought this, used it, it was broken, they broke it, or it was broken, and they sent it back, and these people probably just turned it on. The screen does come on like into the menu, and they're like, oh, it's not defective, and then put it right back in the box and resold it. So I was unable to get pictures yesterday, and I tried with my phone and they just look terrible. So again, the fish on the website that don't have pictures, you can watch them or see them in yesterday's video. So let's go ahead and just open up this website if I can figure it out. There's an email list on the website. See, I was looking for, like, I know you can sign up, that I do know, but when I was looking at my like campaigns, my email campaigns, I didn't have any set up, so I didn't think it was actually collecting anything. Interesting. It's been so long since I put the password on here. I don't know where that section is. Let's go here. Nope, I don't want to change the store currency. I am very prepared for this. Let's see. This is going to be interesting. Where would this be? Oh my gosh. Why is it just not here? This is funny. I was giving John a bunch of crap yesterday about not knowing what he was doing on his live stream. And here I am. That's fitting, right? Let's... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Also, there are still like spelling, well, maybe not spelling errors, but there's definitely grammar errors and things like that. So, you know, if you see those, be sure to let me know, please. Most of the stuff was done at like midnight after working all day. Where is this? There is still a password, right? Well, it didn't make me enter a password. Does it make you guys enter a password? Oh, jeez. All right, I'm gonna have to click through every single one of these. Nope, not that one. It says hire a Shopify expert. I'm gonna have to do that. Here it is. Okay, I found it. Completely in a whole different section that I would have never guessed. All right, here it is. Online store is password protected. Disable password. The password, for anyone who is curious, was just thank you. That's what it's been this whole time. All right, we can confirm the password is gone, and don't get mad because everything's sold out already. Yeah, so there you go. It's live. Cut the ribbon. And it says under enter password. Are you the store owner? Log in here. Nope. Okay, there you go. Also, if there are any fish left that you want, you can get 10% off through Sunday at midnight using code Big Steen. Big Steen. So there you go. It is live now. It's nothing fancy, but I am proud of it. Jimmy is boring. Boring, call me when she rolls over. That's The Office, guys. That's The Office. Don't get offended. I don't care if you are, anyways. Not gonna lie. It says enter. If it says enter password, just refresh the page. Just refresh the page. Let me actually go in here and try from my secret browser just to make sure. And let's see. Steenfott.aquatics.com. Nope, it did not require a password. Oh shoot, I forgot I have that under rainbow fish. I did this as a joke. Rainbow fish are proven by science to be the best fish for all freshwater aquariums. Whoops, I forgot I did that. Whoopsie daisy. Oddly enough, none of the rainbow fish are sold out. That's like the only fish that are left. So know what, Bob? So we know what Bob will be doing next week. Yep, getting up bright and early on Monday. So just to let you guys know, if you order fish, they will ship out on Monday. Unless you specify a different shipping date, there is a comments section when you go through checkout. If you would prefer something to be shipped out on, I only ship on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I might add Saturday, because when you ship on Saturday, it still goes through the shipping process on Sunday and it would get there Monday. So I might add Saturday, but we'll see how this goes at first. But I know like fish that people wanted were the rasboras. They're gone. Apparently not the harlequin, but the neon green, the neon blues that I don't have pictures of, they're gone. Of course, all photos here are provided by SwiskyShots.com. Swisky Shots, not whiskey shots. Swisky. SWhiskyshots.com. So if there's any of these photos you like and you want to buy maybe a picture, head on over there. I'm going to put a link in here. That's one of my to-dos this weekend, is to put a link to Jimmy's website where you can... Whiskey shots. Right here. So a lot of this stuff you can find on Jimmy's website. You can find... There's going to be a huge difference. So the pictures that I stole from Jimmy, I've dumbed them down to 1080p. So yeah, his are going to look way better. And I got to steal the shimmy picture because I'm trying to get some pygmaeus in, so I might steal that one. You might recognize this one, Autumn. As we go over here, and there it is. See, I stretched it out. You can tell a huge difference here. See how this one's stretched out because I dumbed it down to 1080p. His is not stretched out because it's a way higher quality. So yeah. Anyways. The other thing, I think the shrimp are already gone. Yep, shrimp are already gone. I have really, really great members and had a lot of sales yesterday. The members had, early access, and I was really surprised. I wish I could get pictures of the Rosie Danios because these guys are amazing. I think we still have coolie loaches. We have guppies, but I have no pictures. Again, you should see them in the video. Also on Instagram. But the Instagram photos, when I take an Instagram photo and upload it to Instagram, it's for Instagram. It doesn't really work here. I tried. It looks terrible. I don't know what Instagram does to it, but probably because the quality of the photo was terrible to start with and all the Instagram filters cleaned it up. But anyways, there you guys go. Let's Oh, let me take a drink first and then I'll come back. Yeah. All right. Oh, obviously all the barbs are still available as well. I didn't get my blue neon rasboras. It's okay. I'll wait for more to come. Yes. So here's the thing. I still have some of these fish, even though they say sold out. If I well, there's not if. I need to figure out how to do the subscribe or notify when back in stock thing. Once I figure that out, you can sign up for that. But I still have some of these. The thing is, I didn't want to go like crazy for my first week of shipping, so I limited inventory on purpose. So yeah, sorry about that, but I didn't want to ship out 100 packages on Monday for like the first time. I think it's important to scale this and like gradually incline, not just go from like 0 to 100, you know, in 2.9 seconds or whatever that new Tesla is, or 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, something ridiculous. Anyways, we're gonna scale. There's gonna be growing pains as far as, you know, inventory issues like this. Like I said, I'm slowly scaling up. I need to realize, or not realize, but figure out like how many fish could I actually ship reliably in a day to where I'm not rushing and not like in some big panic or big hurry to get to the post office by 10 a.m. in the morning. You know, because that's when you start making mental mistakes and errors. So slowly rolling out, slowly. There's no rush here, and I understand. You know, I'm very appreciative that people are actually mad because, and people are mad. I've gotten messages, and when I say mad, I'm not like, they're not like cussing me out, and they're just, you know, I should say disappointed that some sold out. Not mad, and I'm appreciative of that, because that means they're actually trying to give me money and they're disappointed that they can't give me money. But again, we got to go slow, manageable, reasonable expectations. Wish I lived out there, could become a first employee. Yep. I mean, I won't. I mean, God willing, right? If it does well and I actually need to hire an employee, that would be amazing. But I could never do that out of my house. I would have to actually get my own shop, not necessarily a retail shop, but just like a all I would need is like a 500-600 square foot garage in an industrial complex somewhere, something like that. And then I can hire employees. But as far as having employees working out of my house for the city and insurance, it's absolutely ridiculous, and it would never happen. What the heck? I need the green rasboras. I need them too. Oh man. So they were on my first order, and I ordered 20, and they sent like 10, and they haven't had them back since. So the next time the neon green rasboras come in, I'm gonna order. I think I'm gonna order like 60 of them at least, if not 100. I might just call them and be like, I want them all, and you know, right now, because they're seriously awesome. Are these all office referenced sayings, sir? If Swisky is talking, probably. But yeah, so Mike, as far as the neon green rasboras, absolutely, because they're one of my favorite fish. I actually have them in my 125 gallon tank still, but I'm not mixing my personal stock with my retail stock. Everything is completely separate too. So everything I use for my like personal fish room, even though there are wholesale fish in there, for now, everything is completely different. The only thing I share between them is the food. So whatever I feed my fish room that day, I also feed all my wholesale fish. But as far as like water pumps, I have different. I have the Aquarium Python, and I have the real Python. I have like the pump action gravel vacs for my quarantine tanks. And then I also have for my quarantine tanks, like the Scarlet Endler that's going through meds and clearly has some type of, or had some type of fungal issue. Probably still has, I don't know. Completely different bucket, completely different gravel vac. So even in that aspect, everything, nothing gets like intertwined or commingled or shared, whatever. You don't look like someone who shares food. Absolutely not. Oh man, what is that show? There's a show or a movie. What is it? Yeah, Friends. Joey doesn't share food. That is, oh my gosh, I hate it. I am so Joey in that aspect. Oh my gosh, it's like, if you wanted some, just order for yourself. Don't eat my food. Don't eat my food. I'm serious. Don't eat my food. That has always annoyed me. Even before I was like fat, right? Even when I was like a scrawny little kid, and I remember going out. I was probably like, I don't know, 16, and oh, I thought you guys were driving to Aquashella together. Swisky, maybe not. Anyways, I remember I'm like, she was like, "Can I have some of your fries?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Oh, but I was just gonna have some of yours." I'm like, "No. Why didn't you just order yourself? Trust me. Order yourself a whole plate of fries. Eat two. I'll still eat the rest. I don't care. But don't eat two of my fries because that's why I ordered them because I want them. I'll share anything else, but don't touch my food. Don't. So annoying." Jimmy, I need help with the camera. Camera was reset to defaults to add my own Sony account. Need help setting it up. I'm sure Jimmy would be okay with that. Yeah, I brought sensor cleaner for Sony, so free camera cleaning for friends. Turtle Girl coming in with a comma. Who said eat bugs? Let's go. No, yeah, I can't believe they're having a buggy eating contest at Aquashella. That just, I don't even like fries. Like, there's not very many good fries out there, and but still, don't eat my fries. Don't do it. You can, okay. How about this? We'll compromise. I'll compromise. I'll try to change and be a better person. Going forward, if I ever get another date, I will share my vegetables. We can compromise. You can have, wait. I want my carrots and I want my broccoli. But you can have, if you're out there, whoever you are, you can have some of my vegetables as long as it's not carrots or broccoli. Whoa, Bob, tread lightly on fries. I'm not saying I don't like fries. I'm just saying there's not a lot of good fries out there. There's not a lot of good fries out there. But a good fry is like really good. But they're just not out there. Don't do it, Bob. I mean, honestly, as long as you're not taking my broccoli or my carrots, I'll share my vegetables. They can have the white one. What's the white one? A vegetable is not really my food. What's the white broccoli imposter? Cauliflower? Yeah, cauliflower. That's it. I'll share my cauliflower. There. I'm a changed man. Sigma 30mm is on sale or was. You like broccoli? Yes, I like broccoli. So I do like foods that are really good for you because I know like it's on a subconscious level. Like I wouldn't say broccoli tastes good, but I know like it's insanely good for me, and so I like that. Yeah. So like I eat carrots just right out of the ground. It doesn't taste good, but I know they're good for me. Like kale and spinach. Like I go buy kale and spinach, and you have like the whole bundle, and I'm just like, oh, it doesn't taste good, but it makes me feel good, so I deal with it. I like cauliflower, especially with bacon. I got the 6400, 3 original batteries, and a Sigma 30 for $850. Well, I got a broken one, camera only, for $1,000. So if carrots got you drunk, rabbits would be wasted. Okay. Candy link in the website, steenfottaquatics.com. Use code Big Steen for 10% off your entire order. This weekend only. Broccoli's texture is gross though. I deal with it though. Like, there's a big difference on sitting down and eating like an entire large pizza or sitting down and eating like a steak and a bunch of vegetables. So I deal with it. That's probably the most obvious thing I've ever said, right? Dogs are forever in the push-up position. I have no idea what you're talking about. Put enough salt on any veggie and it'll taste good. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. This is interesting. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. Terry, if you're here, I already see major issues with this order. Terry, are you here? Terry, we need to talk. If you're here, can you message me after the live stream? Terry coming in with the first order of the website going live. Thank you, sir. And there's already a problem. So the thing is, Terry, I was actually thinking about taking apparel off my website because I don't know how it's gonna work. So all of the apparel is drop shipped. So I see it says 2-day shipping in your order. That's not going to happen because it's printed on demand. So after it's made, you'll get the priority shipping, but it takes like, boy, and you're in Canada. I don't know. I've never had anyone order apparel in Canada. So the problem is that it says priority 2-day shipping. So you would think you'd get it like Monday or Tuesday, when in reality it's probably going to be like the Monday, Tuesday, the week after. And this is why I was going to take the apparel off the website. One, because I didn't actually expect anyone to order it. And two, because I couldn't figure out how to do shipping separately from fish without paying for a bunch of extra add-on features. So that's the problem. Rice is good. Also, the shipping, actually, I don't know how much it is to ship to Canada, so I don't even know. I guess it does say that, doesn't it? So we don't have to worry about shipping there, but like I said, it's print on demand, so it's drop shipped. Like previously, before I had fish on here, you know, it said that it takes 2 to 7 business days to arrive. And I don't know how to change that with the whole fish shipping thing. So, do you ship to Alaska and Hawaii? I don't know yet. I guess I should probably figure that out. Obviously, apparel does, but fish, if they go to Hawaii or Alaska, probably will not have the DOA guarantee. No worries as to the length of deliver. Well, I figured that with you because you're like a cool dude, but what if this is just some random dude? Although a random dude is not going to order my apparel, so maybe it won't be an issue. So then you definitely pay too much for shipping, so I'll refund that. Then maybe, I mean, honestly, this is the first apparel order in like 2 months. So maybe it's just not a big enough thing for me to worry about right now, and then I can just refund shipping on a case-by-case basis. Because shipping on apparel should only be $6.99, not $14.99. Always one step ahead, like a carpenter. Um, what's the code? The code is Big Steen, and hopefully caps capitalized, lowercase, uppercase. I don't think it matters. What random dude is gonna order apparel? I mean, really? Like who? Like, oh, some Joe Smo that doesn't like fish, doesn't own fish, doesn't even like animals is somehow gonna find my website and buy my shirt? Sounds like I need to hire a Shopify expert. I know, and you know the thing is like I could bug Corey like nonstop, but that's not really what I want to do, because that dude is a Shopify wizard at this point. You know, he's been doing it for years, and I think I've asked him maybe like 2 questions, and even then I'm like, I feel bad. You missed the Big Steen code. That's all right. It only applies on fish orders, anyways. I'm just kidding. I'll fix it all after the stream. And that's another thing to remember. Is that I'm gonna take care of you guys. Obviously, like Life in Liquid ordered some fish and put in the wrong code, so he didn't get his discount. So I fixed it. I can just go in there and put 10% off. Boom. And then I hadn't added the panda guards to the website yet, and of course I added them, and he wanted some. And then just bought again, like a whole new purchase, repaid for shipping, and didn't even ask for anything as far as like a discount or to combine shipping. But obviously I'm going to combine them, so I refunded the shipping. You didn't even have to ask. So I'm going to take care of you guys as long as I catch it. Like, it's easy to see things like that when there's, only a dozen orders. But if I ever get to the point where I'm looking at like 100 orders, I might miss something like that. So you might have to message me. I'm ordering those shirts for Friday Fish Facts. Ron and his wife. Shh, they don't know about this. All right, I won't tell them. I will not tell them. Small plants, white cloud minnows, please. I will order. All in good time, Infinite Awareness. All in good time. Probably not so much the plants, but I will have white clouds. All right, I'm supposed to give you photos for that fish. My bad. Just clown killies. I did find the panda gara, but I did not find the clown killies. And also, Jimmy, the rainbow fish are gone. Like, I can't find the rainbow fish anywhere. So I snagged some of the rainbow pictures, but now they don't show up for me anymore. So I don't know if you have any celebs rainbows, but where are photos of the guppies? So Jimmy, okay, Jimmy's not taking pictures of my fish. I'm just stealing pictures that Jimmy's already taken and using them. So, well, I guess not stealing, because he said it's all right. And I have the disclaimer on the website that says these are not the exact fish you are getting, but they might look like this if you have a $5,000 camera. Fish Nerd says, I won't be at AE this year. Me neither, but I'm about to head out for Aquashella. I haven't named my turtle yet. I have named my turtle. My turtle's name is Laura. But you will be at Aquashella. I kind of want to go to Aquashella, but obviously I'm not going to. I don't know. I go back and forth. It's like, I don't want to go to Aquashella per se, but I do want to like just meet up with people. But really bad timing. Yes, but not a sweet macro lens like you. That's what I'll be buying next for mine. Bentley is the macro lens. Infinite Awareness says, I want to support you. I've been looking for white cloud minnows for a while, so waiting a little longer won't hurt. Are you looking for just normal, regular white cloud minnows? I think we talked about this before, because I probably won't bring those in. I'll just, like I said, I think we talked about, I feel like I had this conversation about bringing in like longfin, the 24 karat, things like that. I'm really close to naming it Doesn't Mata Mata. Solid name, says Bentley. Solid name. Everything on my YouTube and Insta was shot on my Pixel 3 XL and edited on my phone. No, I want the long fin. No, we have not spoke about this. It must have been someone else I was talking to then. But yeah, so long fin and goldens are probably the only white clouds I'll bring in. I haven't been to AE, so I'm going to try. Are you trying to go this year, Chris? Bob, wait, you're selling those sweet white clouds? When I get them in. When I get them in. If you guys remember my longfin white clouds that I murdered somehow, they're coming from the same source. So the longfins I had before that looked really, really good. Hopefully when I get them again, they'll still look that good because they're coming from the same place. Doesn't matter, so leave me alone. What's a mata? Curtis says, you talked about only getting long fins on a stream. Okay, good. I'm glad somebody remembers that, because at this point, with 3 streams a week, I can never remember what I say. Not that I would remember, even if I did 1 stream a week. And 54 Punchy, I don't know if you're watching. 54 Punchy, you sent me an email asking for a video for my Wednesday stream, but I'm still on the fence on if I'm going to get that stream. How about I just reply to you on the email? Because you're probably not here. Is the garage set up? There are tanks set up in the garage, but it is not done, not by a long shot. The electrician is coming by today for the estimate, and then, well, not for an estimate because they're going to do it, but they're coming by today to see what they need, and then they'll be back tomorrow to do the actual work. I stopped building walls because I don't want to add anything that's going to make it more expensive to run the electricity, like going through walls. So I've got about a quarter of the room built. I'm surprised how warm I'm able to keep the garage. It got down into the 40s, and it's just outside it got down into the 40s, but in the garage it still stayed in the 70s. So there's not some like huge rush to get it done now that I know that I can keep the garage warm for surprisingly not a lot of money as far as power. It would be cool if Lisa does a video on the guppies she is getting. Yeah, I told them they didn't have to do a video, that I would just send them to them. But, you know, and I said that to try to be nice. But really I said that because, you know, I don't want them to do a video and then have them show up dead. How terrible would that be? Hakuna Matata. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. But if they show up alive, I'm sure they might. Like I told them they don't have to do an unboxing video, but I'm sure. I mean, they film their fish tanks, so you would see them eventually, anyways. Do you keep the garage door closed most of the time? Yes. The 240 gallon has been in there for, I mean, probably 2 years now, and I get really annoyed when my roommate opens the door, because I'm like, there goes all my heat. And not that we heat the garage before, but you know how it is. You open the garage door, then all the heaters have to kick on the fish tank, and there's 2 300-watt heaters in that 240 gallon. And all my mind thinks about is now 600 watts just for like hours to make up for all the heat that was just lost. Live stream unboxing. I've done that. And, you know, I did it to Underground Reptiles. We unboxed my Tegu live on air. And now I'm like, I don't want people to do that to me. Maybe I shouldn't have done it to them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure as I start shipping fish and we really get rocking and rolling that my confidence will rise. What do you use to heat the garage? So... honestly, the 240 gallon is a massive heat source in the garage. There's a huge difference when you're standing next to the 240 and you have all the radiant heat coming off of that versus standing on the other side of the garage. You can definitely notice a difference. So we get a lot of radiant heating off the 240 gallon because it stays at 80 degrees. And then I also run a dehumidifier. And I used a dehumidifier in my fish room, and it kept it over 75 all the time. However, the garage is way bigger, so I didn't think it would be able to keep up, but it does. It does just fine. And I don't know if the garage is just insulated a lot better than I thought it was. It doesn't hurt that I'm actually above the garage right now, so it's pretty well insulated. But the garage door is what I was thinking. I thought I would lose a lot of heat with the garage door. It is insulated, but garage doors are not thick. I mean, it's not like a wall, so I guess I just underestimated the garage door, and it seems to be doing good. It has not gone under 70 degrees in the garage since I got the fish tanks out there. Which, if you see the other, was it yesterday's video? You'll see some of the tanks that are in the garage. You don't really see anything because I'm close up on the tanks, and I'm that way on purpose because I do want to do like an actual reveal of the garage fish room when it's done, and I don't want to do like here we have this part done, here's a video of this part done. And I realize that's stupid because that would create so much more content for YouTube, and I would make way more money doing it that way on YouTube as far as like ad revenue and stuff like that. But I don't. Why do I not want to do this? One, because let's be honest, I'm not like a master woodworker, and while these shelves and everything is done, it's super sturdy, everything is fine, it doesn't look that great, and the way I do things is probably like, if there's a good way to do something and a bad way to do something that will still work just as good, I'm most likely doing it the bad way, or I should say the hard way. I'm sure there's way easier ways to do it than what I'm doing, and I don't want people to see that and be like, oh, I'll do it that way too, so I don't want people to copy my hard way of doing things. So at the end, I'll just do a whole fish reveal, or fish room reveal, and go through everything at the end. He was talking about you, Pam. You missed it. Oh, 54 Punchy is here. 54 Punchy, you sent me an email asking for a short video of Fish Fan streams on Wednesdays, but I'm still not sure if I'm gonna be getting rid of the Wednesday stream. So I would hate to send you a video about my live stream on Wednesday and then not doing it, and then just not do it anymore. So I haven't decided yet. But if I keep them, then I'll certainly send you a video. What did Terry? I think I saw a comment. Yes, Vancouver, BC. Bob and Bentley, our local club has its annual auction on November 30th. Any interest in attending? November 30th. Oh, in Vancouver. I can't get across the border. I'm not allowed in Canada, so I can't go. You can do it the easy way or the Bob way. And I know just by building this thing that I definitely did it the Bob way. No doubt about it. And I like it. I like the way I did it. I messed up on the very first rack, and it actually turned out okay. So, anyway, yeah, I don't even know how to describe this, but I built that first rack, and the first rack and then the first wall, and I was like so pissed off. Like, I totally screwed it up. Nothing looked right. It just wasn't going well. And I messaged the bearded fish keeper, and I was like, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, and he's like, okay, I'll come help you. And then, so the next day I went back out there, and I just kept going. I just kept working, and eventually it started to come together, and I don't know what I was freaking out about. Just obviously not enough confidence in my building skill, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but it actually turned out really well, and I'm super glad that what I thought was a mistake actually turned out to be a benefit. So basically, like the support beams, a lot of, you have like the board that goes lengthwise. The support beam, what did I do? I wanted it on the inside, and I accidentally put it on the outside just because I wasn't paying attention. And I'm like, this looks really stupid. After, of course, I got it all together. But then when I put the wall on the back, now there's like a 1 inch or like 1 1/4 inch gap between the shelf and the wall. And I'm like, that's actually perfect, because now I have a place to like drop all the air lines. I have a place to do all the plumbing for when I eventually do auto water changes. And so, like, I thought it was disaster. I thought it was gonna look terrible on Saturday, but by the time I was done on Sunday, I'm like, that is really cool. I'm glad I did it this way instead. I realize none of this probably makes any sense to you guys, but it will when you see it on video eventually. Anyways, I've been ignoring a lot of comments. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Bob, I should be at school right now, but I'm not. School's a waste of time. I was actually talking to Ron, Friday Fish Facts, about trying to come up. It depends on the weather for me. Yeah, I'm just not allowed in Canada. Turtle Girl says, gotta go. Congrats on the SOAR launch. Thank you, Turtle Girl. Thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Sharon says, are you going to be selling a mono shrimp? Yes. Yes. And blue pearl shrimp will be added to the website as well. Black cherry shrimp. Oh, yeah. All kinds of shrimp. Like, I'm just looking at my list of things to come here. Shrimp are going to be not necessarily a mono shrimp, because the mono shrimps, I mean, they're like the easiest shrimp ever to keep. But as far as like, different varieties of cherry shrimp, those are going to be longer down the lines, because I want to make sure I get some established tanks before I start bringing in like large numbers of them. And the other thing I got to keep in mind of is like, I mean, some of my tanks I added like 40 fish to, just boom. So, I got to watch every day. I'm testing water to, just keep the bio load under control. As far as shipping fish, so today all my fish are getting fed Repashy, and then a water change today. So after the stream, water changes on all the tanks, feeding Repashy, and then then not feeding all weekend, a water change on Sunday, and then they're getting shipped out on Monday. So they'll go 2 days without eating, so hopefully they don't poop a lot in the bag and create a mess there. I've also thought about getting those ammonia absorbing pads to put in the bags, and they just cut off the little square. But I don't know. I'm not sold on that idea yet. I don't know that it's really necessary, but we'll see. We'll try things out. I keep saying we, but really it's me. But I guess it's we, because you guys are on the other end of getting fish. I have a doubt how much a pair of red swordtail fish costs in the USA. I have no idea. I've never bought swordtails. Maybe someone in chat can help. Gotta go get ready for work. Hope you have a good day, Bob and everyone. Thank you, Chris, at Multi Tank Addiction. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh man, gotta wet my whistle. KG Cichlid says, feed those tanks like crazy and do water changes frequently to simulate high bio load so you can put as many as you want in the tanks. Well, I'm not gonna feed them like crazy. It won't be an issue once we get feed, then water change. What did I say? Water change, then feed? Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. So feed after the stream. I'll water change tonight. I don't know why I said it that way. That's how I do all my tanks. I don't know. In the UK, swordtails are the same as platies and guppies price-wise, usually about $2.50 a pound. I like adding a cube of polyfill to a fish bag. Peace of mind. Well, yeah, but what does polyfill do? Like, are you taking polyfill out of an established tank that has beneficial bacteria on it, or like polyfill out of the bag? I don't know what that would do. Drip system sounds like a good idea. It is a good idea, although my auto water change system will be a 330 gallon tote with pre-treated water and a water pump on a timer, and then it will all drain into a different tote with a sump pump that will just pump it out the garage. Bentley, is Bentley leaving? Have a great weekend, folks. Time for me to head off to meetings. See you later, Bentley. Thanks for stopping by. Poly filter pad. Oh, is that, yeah, those pads. I know there's the ammonia absorbing pads. If that's what you're talking to. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fairly inexpensive. Well, let me just look on Amazon. I always thought, like, when I saw them at a fish store, you know, this was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I always thought that was kind of snake oil, but, you know, makes sense. Ammonia. Whoa, ammonio? Let's see. I see just regular polyfill. Professional ammonia remover pad, 18-inch by 10-inch for freshwater and saltwater aquariums, $12.99. Ammonia 18 by 10 for $7.99 on sale. I guess the question is, does it really work? I understand theoretically it should work, but I'm skeptical of a lot of stuff in the pet industry. Just how I am. Bracken, it'd probably be a while before I can get anything like that. I can certainly try. I can look for it, but I haven't seen any yet. But I'll keep my eyes open for sure. And obviously, as I grow, my buying power will grow, and hopefully, because right now, like I've applied for wholesale accounts at like the Florida fish farms, and they don't even return my calls or my emails, or like some of them have applications you have to fill out. They won't even return. So eventually I'll get big enough and I'll buy where they're buying from and just eliminate them altogether and put them out of business, because screw them all. I'm just double checking my list, but I'm pretty sure I have not seen those. Definitely not on the list. I've had maybe 2 or 3 death shippings in like 200. Yeah, and I don't think it's a big deal for the fish. Obviously it's stressful, but like I don't think it's as big an issue as it used to be. I broke my aquarium co-op shop glass in my garage disposal the other day. Well, what is it doing in a disposal? Oh, garbage disposal. That sucks. No rush. I just wondered because I'd love to special order like 20 of them. Going to do a tank with stream, Danios, and barbs. Yeah, I'm hoping barbs do well because I love barbs. I love Danios, and they're not really big sellers, unfortunately, so it's hard for me to bring them in. But in a case where you're like buying 20 of them, obviously I could, as long as they're on the list, as long as I have access to them. And that's something that I would do for people if you're looking for a specific fish. It's just right now I have to say no a lot because I don't have access to a lot right now. They really work. Originally developed for dialysis to remove ammonia compound. Well, here, I'll buy some right now. I mean, they are on sale. And yeah, so they're $18.99 on sale for $8. Heck, I'll buy a couple of them. Why not? Cheap peace of mind, I guess, right? Proceed to check out. Oh, you guys want to hear a funny story? So, you know, for the people that weren't here Monday or last week, I ordered these rubber bands, right? These really big ones. I didn't realize they were going to be this big, but they're really big, too big. And so I went online. I went to Amazon, and I bought some more. I bought like 300 or 400. So first of all, they come in these big. How many of these are in a pack? 320 of these, and I bought 3 packs. So I bought 1,000 of these rubber bands, the bigger ones. I mean, look how big those are. And I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, so I go to Amazon, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy the right rubber bands. And so I bought the rubber bands. They came yesterday, and they're the exact same ones. I ordered 1,000 more of the exact same rubber bands. So stupid. I'm like losing my mind over here, I swear. It's crazy. So now I have 2,000 of these huge rubber bands, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Shoot them at kids when they walk by my lawn. I don't know. Man. Luckily, they're only like $10, but still. These gigantic rubber bands. I mean, I can't even shoot them at my dog. Like, I shot one at my dog, and I got it. I, like, smacked it right in the forehead, and I was, like, laughing at it. But then it, like, picked it up and ran off. I was like, no, do not put a rubber band in your mouth. I do not need you to swallow a rubber band. So it's like I can't even screw with my dogs now. 2,000 rubber bands. I can't do anything with them. Guaranteed delivery date Sunday. All right. So they will be here and ready for Monday. You better try again. I did. I already ordered new rubber bands. They should be here today. Let me take a look. Arriving today by 9 p.m. Again, 1,000 rubber bands. I don't know what size they are, but I can tell by the picture that they're not these big, thick ones. So that's all that matters. Jay's Crazy Obsession says, hey, Bob, how's the pups liking Dad not having to be gone all the time? Honestly, I don't know who likes it more. And I was just thinking about this, like, yesterday. It was, like, noon, and I'm sitting here wrestling with my dogs, and I'm like, you guys would be in a kennel right now, normally. Well, one of them. One of them's the protector, so she doesn't get kenneled. And it was one of those moments where I just had to like sit back and be like, yeah, you would be in a kennel right now if I was still working, and you would be in a kennel for 10.5 hours right now if I was still working. And I just had to sit back, and it's like one of those times where you just sit back and you have to appreciate what's happened and where you are and what you're doing. And it was one of those times, like I said, where you just sit back and it just made me happy. And then I body slammed him and, counted him out. So you can make a big rubber band ball. I know, I already have one. I could return them, but it's like such a hassle to return it. Like, it was $10 for 1,000 rubber bands. I'd have to print a shipping label. I'd have to go to the UPS store. And I'm like, do I really want to do all that for $10? In 2 months when I've gone broke from this business, then I would probably do it for $10. But right now, I'm like, I don't know. So that's the problem. The problem is packing them back up and having to go to the UPS store. I should just sell them on my website. That'd be funny. Wrap them around a watermelon and see how many it takes for it to explode. Nice. I don't have any watermelon. I do have a cantaloupe, but I feel like cantaloupe has a stronger shell. I made the rubber band mistake. Now I have 1,000 super skinny bands. Just got your Montezuma fry and my white albino swordtail. Started dropping fry. Busy day for me. Right on. Polyfill sponges, etc. are kept in bags which have shrimps. Yeah, I haven't really decided what I'm going to ship with my shrimp. Like screen. Like some people like cut little sections of screen. Some people do padding. Like I get them from the wholesaler with sponges in them. And I'll probably just cut off little pieces of the sponges because they are cycled, so there's beneficial bacteria. And just ship them with like little sponges I get them. I already got them, so I might as well use them, right? You don't have to print shipping labels. Just scan your phone at UPS. You don't even have to put them in the box anymore. Really? If you have a Kohl's near you. I have a Kohl's near me, and I also have a UPS store near me. I mean, the Kohl's is about 2 miles away. The UPS store is like a mile away, and I'm still like, I just don't want to leave the house. I'd rather just stay home. Going out in public. Ugh. My girlfriend died when I think it was Chance in the background of your garage video, and he yawned, and she made the comment, "What he talking about? Even his dog is bored." What? Oh, it was probably me yawning because I was probably bored. I don't know. Get your 20 bucks back. Buy more guppies. Well, see, now that's something I can understand. That's a language I can talk in. Exchanging rubber bands for guppies. Good excuse to take the woofers for a walk. No, I couldn't walk the dogs there because I wouldn't walk it because you have to go over an overpass, and yeah, no thanks. The sponges won't work like polyfill. Study up on the polyfill. Don't sound like you really get how it works. Well, I just bought the polyfill, so I'm going to use the polyfill. But I was talking about shrimp specifically. But yeah, I mean, just even if I don't understand it, which I probably don't, I'll still most likely use the polyfill because I already paid for it. You should get one of those wooden rubber band machine guns and shoot UPS drivers for throwing your used camera among other deliveries. Yeah. I'm very bitter about that. I also ordered 2 batteries for this camera separately. So I ordered the camera, I ordered rubber bands, and I ordered 2 additional batteries, all separately, right? Can you access Nanakara Anomaly? Yes, I'm actually working on getting those, Terry. But anyway, so I ordered all 3 at the same time. They shipped the batteries in the same box as the rubber band. However, the batteries were not in the box. So they said they were in the box, but they weren't in the box. So I got a used defective camera when I thought I was buying a new one on Amazon from Sony. Like, if you go look, it says by Sony. It doesn't say, like, made by Sony. That's not how Amazon works. It shows like the vendors. But for whatever reason, I got shipped from a third-party vendor. Anyways, I'm bitter. So anyways, yes, I got shipped a used defective camera. They didn't send me the batteries, even though they said they were in the box. They were not. And so I spent all day yesterday, well, probably like 10 minutes, but it felt like all day in Amazon chats trying to get my money back, trying to get a new camera. And it's frustrating now because there used to be a time when Amazon didn't outsource their online chat, and now they do. So now there's language barriers, and it just makes it frustrating. And I can't wait for myself to outsource my online chat, my outsource my customer service, so that all you guys have to deal with that, because that's what you get. Just kidding. I'll never outsource. Kaylor's Aquatics says, some money I was going to spend on the fish. Here, take my money. Thank you, Bob. What fish were you looking for? You probably already said. But what specifically were you looking for, my friend? Howdy doody macaroni. Hello, Duke Nukem. You can probably get your hands on decent killifish like orange, lyre. I can get killifish wholesale. However, they're insanely expensive from the places I can get them at. The places that wholesale them cheaper, I do not have access to. So that's why you won't see very many killifish on my website, probably for a while. So yeah. My audio just took a dive. Oops. My audio just took a dive. Yeah, I'm still showing that I have audio. I've seen it in some unboxing videos on YouTube. I'm not interested in purchasing fish online because I am from India. I got to visit the farm and the wholesale guy and do it. That would be fun. I would love to go to India sometime. I want to go all the way up north though, like by the border of Pakistan. That's where I want to go. Because those I know some people that live up there and they're super nice, and they say that everyone is super nice up there, like the Sikhs, that are on the India and Pakistan order. Every Sikh that I have ever met has been just this super nicest person I've ever. And I would really like to go there and collect Scarlet Baddis, smuggle in some females. If you call British Telecom, you get a call center in India. So I'll tell you guys a secret. So coming from someone who used to work at Comcast, the secret is you gotta call more than once. So like if you call Comcast and you'll get someone overseas, if you gotta talk for a couple minutes, hang up and call back. If you call back within 7 days, you're now on a priority list for a customer that's calling back, and they'll usually send you to someone in the States. So like when I used to have to call Comcast, I would talk to someone for a couple of minutes, I'd be like, okay, never mind, bye, and then I would just call back, and then I would get someone in the States. I don't know if other countries do that, if other companies do that, but there's a little secret for you for Comcast. Sound is fine. What else we got? Japan is next on the map for me. I would love to go. I mean, I want to go everywhere. I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys. It has been an hour. I want to thank everyone who attended. It was another fun live stream. We got a couple orders in on the website. That's pretty neat. And yeah. Thanks, Bob Kaler, for the $10 super chat. Oh, wait. Did you ever say what fish you were looking for? I always do this. Like, when I rewatch my streams, someone asks a question, I ask them to clarify, and then I forget, and I never go back. So, did you answer my question? Red Endlers, just razzing you too, Bob. Yeah, well, trust me, you don't want the Scarlet Endlers right now. Search rubber bands. Let me copy and paste that. All right. Anyways, guys, super fun live stream. I appreciate it. Wednesday's live stream should be pretty fun too. We'll kind of get the aftermath of Monday shipping. Again, if you order fish and you don't want them shipped on Monday, just leave in the comments on what day you want them shipped, as long as it's a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. And I think that's all from me. If you're going to Aquashella, have fun. I'm not jealous at all. And I'll see you guys on Monday.